Have you ever had a crush on a cartoon character? Well, I drew my anime crushes. Back in my day, we had crushes on cartoon characters and not on real people. Spoiler alert, there will be spoils. Alright, let's start with the first crush. My first kid crush was Amita Maru from Shaman King. Actually, I used to not be able to wait each month for the new Shonen Jump release. I was always so excited to read the next Shaman King chapter from Shonen Jump. I mean, who doesn't like a tragedy of a ghost samurai that, I don't know, maybe I just am a sucker for liking guys with a past. I was always fascinated by Shaman King's story. Like, you had Yo Asakura, who could wield the powers of ghost, being that he was a shaman. To become Shaman King, wield Amita Maru, the coolest samurai ever. Actually, he's not the coolest samurai ever, but we'll get to that in a minute. So bam, Amita Maru is 5th place. We'll put him at 5th.
This next one will unfortunately show how nerd I truly was. Yes, for a time, I was a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, and I had a crush on Yami, the Yu-Gi-Oh pharaoh. Again, a guy with a dark past. We don't know what happened. I don't know, I guess I just was super fascinated by all that. Plus, he was technically also another spirit character, which, interesting. I think out of all the characters I'm gonna talk about today, he's kind of, I don't know, the one that I'm most embarrassed about admitting. All right, so there, Yami is 4th.
All right, guys, let's talk about number 3. So, I feel a little bit less bad about this one because anyone who watched Yu Yu Hakusho would agree with me. I think that any girl had the hots for this babe back in the day. And that is, you guessed it, Kurama. But not just any Kurama. Kurama the Fox Demon Kurama. I think we were all shocked. Even though Kurama said he had a past life, no one knew how hot he could really get. You only saw this nerd with red hair and always calm in every situation, but then the most powerful of all demons comes out of nowhere and you're like, what? This is what you've been hiding in there? This is who you really are? I'm telling you guys, when this happened, I was like, what? Well, bam! Kurama is 3rd.
I would like to take a minute to say that some of these drawings are more like practice drawings, and they're not entirely imaginatively creative from me. So I apologize. I was trying to do this whole video and I wanted to draw the characters close to what they looked like. Some of the drawings are more rose-colored sparks, and then some drawings are closer to the anime. So I just wanted to put that out there. Number 2. All right, let's get to number 2. Number 2 is from an iconic anime. If you watch anime, you know about this anime. It is Inuyasha. So which Inuyasha character did I have a crush on? Well, it was Inuyasha himself. Forget Shishomaru. I would like to point out that I have actually drawn Inuyasha before, and this is the drawing that I had done before, but I redrew him. I did for this video. By far, Inuyasha is probably my second biggest anime crush there ever was. And in my opinion, Kagome and Kikyo can just get the boot. I do not care. I wanted to be Inuyasha's number 1. I wanted to go back in the feudal era and be the priestess that Kagome wished that she was, because honestly, let's just be real, she wasn't cutting it. And her past life Kikyo was definitely the better fighter out of the two. But regardless, look, it was a childhood dream, and one that lasted for a while. All right, here we go. Inuyasha is number 2. Now we're about to talk about the biggest crush I ever had in the whole anime time ever, okay? My biggest crush was Rurouni Kenshin. The man, the dude, the best samurai that ever existed. The Samurai X. He was my all-time favorite crush. I would say he is probably my all-time favorite crush ever. I was obsessed with Rurouni Kenshin when I was a kid. Guys, I think I have a type, or at least I had one, because all the guys here had like long hair, they were samurais, or had some sort of crazy historical past. I feel like they were all very similar. I think that though my favorite one is still Rurouni Kenshin, and maybe that's where it all stemmed from. The long hair, the feudal era past of being a samurai, and that he also kind of had a really, really sad past. But I won't tell you what happens. You need to watch Samurai X or read the manga. The manga's even better. Do it. It's good. Really good. Number 1 is Kenshin. Wait, I have a bonus. All right, guys. I have another crush. And I would like to say that this particular crush, I actually felt way later in my life. And this crush is, don't make fun of me, I had a crush on All Might from My Hero Academia. And I'll tell you why. So, I feel like All Might has quite the background and quite the story to tell, because he was the best in the world. He strove to be the best hero in the world, just to lose everything. He gave up everything for Midoriya. And to have that kind of humility, I mean, guys, that is insane character. That is a character that had to become humble after being the greatest in the world. And to show the world that he's lost everything and then gave it to Midoriya. I'm telling you guys, like, to be that humble is amazing nowadays, because you just don't see that in the world today. And I feel like anyone that is like All Might, that person is to be honored. All right, guys, these are all of my anime crushes. Here, guys, is all of my drawings that I made in this video today. Will you be brave and comment down below what your biggest anime crushes were, or if you just had one? Will you be brave enough to tell the world that you had an anime crush? I want to know. If you enjoyed this video, you might like my next video, which is my Roaster Toast Your Art video. Check that out, click right here. And guys, don't quit creating.